Hey, hey. Hi. See, this is what happens when you do too much. So now we gotta get back cute. What's up? Hey, hey. It's me, Ikune, back again. And this time I'm going to do a Q&A for you all. I feel like I kind of just started making videos and started putting myself out there, and I haven't done a Q&A since I was living in Charlotte. I was 19 years old. I'm 24 now, honey. It's time for an update. First, y'all know I like to give body updates, okay? So whenever my knee heals, I know. Whenever it heals, I will be doing workout videos. I promise I'll have Monday through Friday for y'all. But until then, y'all just gonna have to see. Ooh! Oh yes, yes. One time for the skinny, natural girls. We're still running shit. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? We shall. Let's go ahead. I'm back in Facebook jail right now. I keep getting in Facebook jail. So I didn't have that many questions from Facebook. I was only able to take questions from Facebook for one day. Well, I still got 13. Okay, here we go. Twitter first. What type of music do I listen to when cleaning the house? Honestly, I don't listen to music when I clean the house. See, my whole thing is when I wake up in the morning, I clean up. I love to clean up. I love starting my day off with organization. So if there's nothing for me to clean up when I wake up in the morning, my day is honestly a little bit discombobulated and it's a little bit off. So it's not like I wake up and I need some music to get me going. I wake up and I need cleaning to get me going, and I don't have to have no music at all as long as I am cleaning the fuck up. Where are you from? Alright, so I have another question that says where you live, so I'm going to answer where I'm from. I'm from Virginia, Hampton, Virginia. Okay, 757. 757 all day. 757 DMV, DMV. Really though, I just feel like everybody from the DMV is so much more cooler, you know? We're so much chill. Favorite movie? My favorite movie is Players Club. And it's Players Club because I haven't had a favorite movie since I deemed Players Club my favorite movie. Tats, piercings, no tattoos. I have keloid skin. Piercings, just my ears. Other than that, none. And I do not plan on getting any. I don't want any. How old am I? I'm 24. My birthday was September 20. I think that was the question. Is there a new person in my life? Yeah. I did have a new person. Look at how much I'm cheesing. Why did you keep your child? I kept this question because I'm like, okay, they don't mean... I didn't know what they fucking meant when they asked this question. I honestly didn't reply back to the person to ask them, what do you mean by this question? But in my mind, I'm like, why didn't I get an abortion? And I didn't get an abortion because when I found out I was pregnant, I was actually having baby fever really, really hard. Like, I wanted a baby when I got pregnant. So that's a huge part of why I kept it. Me and my baby father, we talked about it and we agreed to co-parent, and here we are 9 months later, almost 10 months, and she's thriving. How has life changed since having a baby? Well, life has changed. Life has changed drastically. Y'all know, well, y'all don't know, that's why I'm making this video. Before I got pregnant, I was a free spirit. Well, I still am, but I was a free spirit, like the complete definition of a free spirit. I mean, relationship aspect, not giving no fucks aspect, traveling aspects, doing what the hell I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, money-wise, just everything about being a free spirit. I was the epitome of a free spirit. My daughter has tamed me a lot. Since she's been born, I've only been out to the club twice. That's a lie. I've only been out to the club once. Since she's been born, I go to sleep around 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like a homebody now. Like, I haven't really traveled. I've been to Miami. I ain't been nowhere. Like, yeah, so my daughter has, she's made me pretty boring, you know, but I get told all the time how much of a great mother I am. I've gained, apparently, according to the older people in my life, I've gained a lot of maturity and a lot of responsibility since my daughter has came into the picture. And I'm very happy about that, you know, because I date older men. So maturity and responsibility is something that I would love to have. How do you act when in a relationship? Now, when I got this question, this is one of those questions again where I kind of wanted to ask what do you mean, but I didn't. I act normal. Act like I'm taken, you know. If you mean do I be out here thotting, bopping, and cheating? No, I don't. First of all, if you're worthy enough for me to actually take you serious enough for me to actually get into a whole relationship with you, you won. You got it. You got the key. You got the recipe. You've done something that ain't nobody else been able to do, honey. So yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm in a relationship. I'm really kind of wifey type when I'm in a relationship, which I know isn't good, but that's just how I am. I was raised up really domestic. I love to cook. I love to clean. I love to please. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just who I am. Okay, so that was it for Twitter. Thank y'all for my Twitter fans. Mwah! Facebook fans, it's your turn. How often do I work out? Well, since my knee's been hurt, none. But Monday through Friday, it was my workout routine. Sometimes I would work on the weekend if I'm bored. Why can't I get a chance to know you? I get this question asked a lot. So hopefully all the guys that are interested in me will watch this video so you can see once and for all. I'm not interested in getting to know people over social media. Like, I know that's probably shallow. I could have my knight in shining armor coming to my DMs one day, but that's just not how I meet the people that I've dated. Like, my track record, every single person who I've actually dealt with on a serious level, we did not meet through social media. Not to say that it's impossible or won't happen or I'm just not attracted to it, but that's just my track record. You don't have really that much leverage when you're just coming to me in my DMs. You could be the most respectable guy in the world, but I have a lot of respectable guys in the world. Just because you're respectable doesn't mean that you're the guy for me, doesn't mean that I'm interested in you, doesn't mean that I'm looking for someone right now. So that's why you can't get to know me, because I'm not looking to get to know anyone. Sorry. What's your number? What was it? 281-334-8004 or something like that? Or whatever he said. Oh, okay. Why can't we date? So yeah, the dynamic of my Twitter questions and my Facebook questions are so different, aren't they? Why can't we date? I'm not looking to date anyone right now. Yeah. That's just it. Well, I can't say that I'm not looking to date anyone right now because I am, you know, dealing with someone on a serious level. So that's why we can't date, because I'm dealing with someone on a serious level, and that's a good enough answer for me. What made me want to start YouTube? I've been on YouTube on and off for so long. I don't remember the real reason why I started it, but y'all know I used to have a lot of Instagram followers. I think I started my YouTube when I had about 12K or 14K or something like that. So I'm pretty sure it was just to give me another outlet. But now I'm doing YouTube because I kind of want to let people in. I feel like my life is taking an interesting turn right now, and I feel like a lot of women, you know, they want to know and want to know what it feels like to live the type of lifestyle that I live. And I kind of want to let people in to my luxurious lifestyle. Today I was driving in my car, literally just thinking to myself, like, bobbing to music, like, damn, yo, it feels good to be financially free, yo. Like, just we think about, like, damn, yo, it feels good to have money in my bank account. Yeah. Favorite store to shop from? I don't have one. Here's the thing about me. I've just literally within the last 2 or 3 months gotten into shopping. Like, don't get me wrong, I would go to the mall and just go into whatever store I feel like got cute clothes and get something. I've been doing shopping hauls recently where I just get like $200-300 worth of shit, and then that's it. And then the next month I'll get $200-300 worth of shit from another store, and then $200-300. I've been doing that recently, but there's no specific store that I like shopping from. If you asked this, because this was a female that was asking this, so if you asked this because you just wanted recommendations, like this top, Shein. My last shopping haul, Fashion Nova, because they had that sale. Pretty Little Thing, Forever 21. Like, if I'm going inside of a mall, my whole thing is I like cheap, cute shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to look cute and you know, stunt on hoes in my little $15 top. That's it, my whole outfit, 50 bucks, boom, stunt. That's how I am. So, and that's kind of how I've been trying to raise my daughter. Try to get her to have a lot of cute, affordable stuff, because when it comes time to spending your money on shit, we want to spend money on trips, honey. Something that's going to make memories, something that's going to last a lifetime. You know, that's just how I am. But if she wants to grow up and be into designer, I'll let her. She's gonna have to spend her money. She'll have it to spend, but I'll let her. I got a little sad when I got this question. What happened to your acting? I got pregnant. I mean, it's the last thing I did when I was in Atlanta. I went and got me some professional headshots, or should I say another set of professional headshots, so I can start sending out to agencies. That's where I was at in my career. I was about to start sending out to agencies so I can get me an agent, so I can get me some real bookings, and then I found out I was pregnant. So that's what happened to that. Body count. Believe it or not, this was the female that asked this question, and it was a little weird. But it doesn't matter if you're a female or a man. I kind of feel like that's none of your business, especially if you're not the person that I'm dating. Just know that my body count is an acceptable amount, I guess. Relationship status. Technically I'm single. I'm single until somebody asks me to be their girlfriend. Let's just put it that way. And technically I'm not in an official relationship. I am seriously dealing with someone, but I'm not in an official relationship. My dad is watching my daughter. Y'all know I'm gonna let her make a pop out at the end of the video. Who is my baby father? My baby father is a guy that I met in Atlanta. Me and him, we actually we met because we were supposed to get into an arrangement. Didn't happen. We ended up dating, kind of. We were serious, but we were not in an official relationship. So, but I thought we were exclusive, and when I found out that he was doing his own thing, of course, I broke it off with him, and I had moved on and everything, and then about 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. Actually, not even 2 weeks later, like a week and a half. Daddy, I'm trying to record my YouTube video. I found out I was pregnant. So, you want to make an appearance? They can't see you. Come here. No. So, yeah, I found out that I was pregnant about a week and a half later, and I asked him, I was like, are we gonna co-parent? Like, are we gonna do this? And he was like, yeah. Like, okay, as long as you know, I don't want to be with your ass. I just want my baby now, because you know I wanted my baby, and come to find out I actually am fucking pregnant. And don't get me wrong, if he would not have been on board with helping me, like throughout my pregnancy, throughout her life, who's to say that I would have kept my pregnancy? Because I didn't want to be a single mom. I mean, I wanted to be a single mom because we weren't together, but I didn't want to go through this alone and deal with this alone and have nobody but my parents and my family to depend on. And then I didn't want my daughter to not have a dad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he reassured me that he was going to be there. How many children do you want? I want 2. I already got my girl. I want a boy. I actually wanted a boy first. I really wanted a boy, but I'm so satisfied with my daughter, so don't get me wrong. But I want to adopt my baby boy. I don't want to get pregnant ever again in my life. That was the worst, that was the worst 9 months in my whole entire life. I will never get pregnant, ever again, ever. Why are you selling your Mustang? My Mustang's already sold. So I sold my Mustang about 2 weeks ago, 2 Fridays ago. So this just goes to show how late I am recording this video. So I'm selling my Mustang because I don't need 2 cars. I tried to have 2 cars, but where I live is limited parking spaces, and you can only drive 1 car at a time, and my truck is just so much more convenient for my daughter, putting her in and taking her out and everything like that. My Mustang just was super inconvenient, and then it got to a point where I hadn't driven my Mustang for a whole month, still making payments on it, still paying my insurance on it, but I'm not driving it. So, you know, at that point, I'm like, I could save the $600 a month, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I'm like, I'm saving my money a month. Car is gone, and I'll more than likely get another sports car. I just have to figure out when. All right, last one from Facebook. Will you get a new sports car? Okay, well, I guess I just already answered that. I plan on getting another one. Oh yeah, this is a 2-part question. I plan on getting another one, but not right now. It's not at the top of my list. This is from Instagram. All my Instagram babes, hey, thank you. Facebook babes. What city do I stay in? I kind of feel like that's a little bit too revealing, but I give it anyway. I'm in Rocky Mount. It's so sad to say that people from Rocky Mount don't even want to live in Rocky Mount. What's it like being a mom? It's I'm not gonna front or flex for this camera. It's hard. It's hard. It's frustrating. It's time consuming. It drives me absolutely insane, and it makes me not want to ever have another child, even an adopted child, ever again in my life. But it's so rewarding. I love my daughter. It's a love like you can't explain. Like, I can be as mad or as frustrated as can possibly be, but I won't take it out on my daughter because it's just, I love her too much. And then I know that she's a baby and she doesn't even understand why the hell I'm mad and frustrated. It's just a blessing. It's a blessing being a mother, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I literally needed my daughter when she came, or when I found out I was pregnant. I needed that, so I wouldn't trade it. What made me do OnlyFans? How can I make the story short? I feel like I already gave this story in my OnlyFans video that's already on my channel, so I just give you all the synopsis. I was working at a call center making $11 an hour. I was already like Facebook famous before Facebook came up with the whole max friends. When Facebook came up with the max friends of 5,000 friends, I switched over to Instagram, became a little Instagram famous before my shit got deleted. And from there, you know, I was a little bit known for twerking already, especially on Facebook. So I just asked people, like, who would buy this $20 twerk video? And it was just me in my underwear and some fucking puff balls and looking all crazy, and like I'm just chilling around the house, and people was like, hell yeah, I'll buy that. Of course dudes was like, yeah, I'll buy that. And you all want to see something that I've never showed before? Here is how much money I was making when I very first started selling videos. So I don't know if you guys can see. $325.12. The 17th I made $530. The 18th I made $267. The 26th I made $401.22. September 6th, $365.63. September 7th, $363.97. So all of that just to say, like, I was making bank for some months straight, and I saved up my money just from this twerking videos and everything like that, and I moved to Atlanta. And then once I was already there in Atlanta, that is when OnlyFans popped up and everything like that. And I had my own website by this time, and people was buying my content from my website. So I just switched over to OnlyFans because it was better for them to just do everything for me, and all I had to do was post my shit and sell my shit. So that's what made me do OnlyFans. I was already into that world in 2018. I just joined the bandwagon and took the fuck over, and I peaked at 4% on OnlyFans, and yeah. Can I screenshot this photo? I honestly don't even remember what photo it was. I shouldn't have wrote down this question. No, but I'm sure you did anyway. How did I become confident doing OnlyFans? I guess you could say I was always confident. I've never been an insecure person. I've always known that I'm very pretty, that I have a nice body. I've always known that the things I'm doing, somebody gonna love it. Somebody gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? I can shake my ass right now and know, like, some female watching this is gonna love it, gonna respect it, gonna support it. Why? Because everybody's not a hater, period. And that's just that on that. Do I get asked about my dimples often? Asked about them? No. Complimented? Yes. You have some of the most prettiest legs I've ever seen. How do you keep them toned? Squats, honey. Oh, y'all can't even see me. Squats, honey, period. Squats. I'm not gonna give y'all my recipe because when my leg is healed, I'm going to upload it, and you're gonna find out firsthand how I keep myself so toned. But since that's a question, let's go ahead and give this body a shout out, shall we? Give this body a shout out, shall we? As my new subscribers, that's something that y'all will get used to. I love my body. Has your business strategy stayed the same since, or changed since the pandemic? This came from one of my girls on OnlyFans. So she asked me, has my business strategy stayed the same or changed since the pandemic happened? And it absolutely changed. It changed wow, the pandemic hit us all crazy. I still didn't go as low as making a free account, but I did do my subscription price is $25. I did do $20 subscription price for a whole month. I did do half off content for 1 month. I did buy one get one half off for a whole month. I did a couple of discounts for some of my loyal followers. Like, you know, you just gotta come up with any marketing strategy you can when shit's going on like that. But that's pretty much all I did. Oh, and I made a premium Snapchat. Didn't last long, got me in Facebook jail the first fucking time I advertised. One thing I noticed about my premium Snapchat, it was my loyal fans who hopped on that bandwagon really fast, as if they were ready for me to make one so they could leave OnlyFans. So just keep that in mind. Like, I don't think people really like OnlyFans. I think we've just kind of forced them to go to OnlyFans if they want to see us. How tall are you? 5'4". Favorite movie? Players Club. Favorite rapper? Gunna. I love Gunna. I don't have another favorite rapper. My favorite artist would be Tame Impala. I love Tame Impala. I love Millz. I love rock music. I love psychedelic music. I've been listening to a little bit more R&B recently. My favorite sex position? Missionary. All day and all night. I love the intimacy. Seriously, I do. Who is calling me while So you make music again? Absolutely. I have some beans that I could spill, but I'm not going to spill them. All I'm going to say is stay tuned. When it comes to the music, I've been doing artist development. I've been making sure that when I do put out music again, it won't sound anything like what it used to sound like. It'll sound like I'm an actual artist, and that I'm actually ready to take the step into the serious music industry and not just some fly-by-night artist, because I don't want to be just some fly-by-night artist. So please keep that in mind, so when I do put out music, y'all can take me seriously. So that was Facebook. Snapchat is the last one. Biggest fear. My biggest fear is spiders. Honestly, no. My biggest fear is spiders. That's not a lie. But if we're talking about real life fears, it's not being successful. If I'm not successful, my type of successful in my mind, I failed at life. Oh man, I failed tremendously. One of my biggest fears used to be my dad not seeing me on the big screen before he passed. But he's 77, and I had to realize that everything in my life happens when God is ready for it to happen. So my dad may or may not be alive. I'm hoping and praying he will be. I'm hoping and praying he's going to be alive for another 30 years. 40. But who knows? But right now, my biggest fear is definitely not being as successful as I want to be. Would you model again? Absolutely. I left a voicemail, but they called so long ago. So you left that long of a voicemail? Do I even want to listen to it? Zodiac sign, Libra. Everybody loves Libras. Realize the balance. I'm loyal. I'm loving. I'm Listerine fresh. What is your channel about? Honestly, it's about multiple sources of income, but I'm rebranding myself on social media and in real life. So as of right now, just stay tuned. Definitely a lifestyle channel. It's definitely still about multiple sources of income, but I kind of want to get more personal on my channel. I kind of want to let you all into me and my own personal life rather than just giving. I want you all to, you know, receive and be in. What do you do for a living? How do you make money? My main source of income, honestly, OnlyFans. My second main source of income, being a sugar baby. Third main source of income, the mentoring and the shout outs that I was doing. Right now though, like I said, I'm in such a big transition, and that's something that I'm extremely open to, but I don't want to let my babies down, you know, my mentees. So I'm still here for y'all, okay? I'm still here for y'all. Did you go to college? I've been to college 3 times. That's sad. I technically haven't been to college 3 times. That's a lie. I went to UNCP for a semester, major in dentistry, and while I was there, something very traumatic happened to me, to the point where I left. And you know, another reason why I left is because I realized that dentistry isn't something that I wanted to do anyway. It's just something that interests me, but acting is what I wanted to do. So I ended up going to acting school, And yeah, made it to the master's class, made it to Florida and everything. And then I came back here after I was pregnant and everything and went to community college for medical billing and coding. So yeah, been to college a few times. Do you only date older rich men? Yes, absolutely. They don't necessarily have to be rich, well off, successful, wealthy, got that bag, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm not dating nobody that's my age. I'm not dating nobody that's not well off, not successful, not wealthy, or not having that bag. I'm not doing it because I'm well off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for a 24-year-old, I feel like I'm pretty good and I don't need a man. I want a man, you know what I'm saying? A real man. So I need a man that doesn't need a woman but wants a woman, you know? Yeah, pretty much. That's just my preference, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure that this didn't say white. Oh, okay. Because they don't have to be white. Do you have sexy for money? Now, yes, I typed this shit exactly how you sent it to me. Do you have sexy for money? I don't have sexy for money. I also don't have sex for money. But I feel like I got that. I feel like I got that question because of either OnlyFans or the fact I'm a sugar baby. Regardless, if you have ever subscribed to OnlyFans, you would know. I don't do no porn, no masturbating. I don't play with toys. I don't do nothing that would ever be on Pornhub or a webcam and website. Well, I mean, I guess twerking videos would. That's all I ever did on OnlyFans. I twerked. Without my top, with my top, I shook my ass. Never did meetups. I never offered meetups. I never wanted to do meetups because I never felt the need to do it because I always made enough money to the point where I wouldn't have to do that. And that's what I aspire, you know, majority of the girls who I mentor to do. Like, you don't have to go that route to make a bag and to make your living. 2021 goals. I am the type, I sit down and I look at my last year's goals, or should I say this year's goals, and then I take it a notch up for my next year's goals, and I use each aspect of my life. My 2021 goal for a house is to get an actual house because I've always had apartments. My 2021 goal for a car, I don't have one. I want to hold off on getting my new sports car. I'll probably get that about 2023, 2024. Job, just finding a new source of income since I'm doing this whole transition and everything. Just finding a new source of income that could make me as much or more than what I was already making. Music, finally start releasing music. That's all I'm going to say for that. I can't say too much with that. Modeling, I had getting 2 more paid gigs. I got pregnant, so I guess I can rewrite that for 2021, getting 2 more paid gigs. Acting, I don't know if I'll do acting in 2021, but maybe in 2022 my goals for acting would be, you know, land a lead or a supporting role, something that can kickstart my career again. And money, I had make majority income from OnlyFans. I did that. Cuddling, remember I was a professional cuddler. When I was in Atlanta, yes, that was accurate. And sugar baby, still accurate. So, you know, no 9 to 5, I did that. So you can live the life of financial freedom. I did that. But in 2021, it would be whatever this new source of income will be to make that my main source of income. Absolutely. So there's my goals for 2021. I hope that answered that for you. Can/do you fight? Can you fight? Absolutely. I'm 24 years old. I feel like I've been in more fights than my age, to be honest. So if you fight that much, you gotta learn how to fight somewhere in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I used to get, not picked on actually, but I used to get tested a lot because I was really small, a little bit popular. Dudes always wanted me, so bitches would be hating, and they think that because I'm small and I'm not ghetto and I wasn't raised in the hood that they could beat me up, and then they would have to find out otherwise. In so many fights, and I've only had like 3 of them recorded. But do I fight? No, I don't. Not anymore, I should say. I used to love fighting, I'm not gonna lie. Fighting used to be a fun activity to me. I used to like play fighting and wrestling. Still to this day, I love wrestling guys. Like, wrestling is super fun to me. I love being physically rough. Like, that shit is fun to me. But I don't fight anymore. It's kind of old to me now. It's very, very, very unclassy. and it don't make me no money. And last but not least, are you smart? I am. Dang, I should have left that the last question, but yes, I am very smart. In high school, I was not allowed to get C's, but I did have a C on one of my report cards before. But I got my phone restricted. Like, I wasn't allowed to talk on the phone after like 9, 10 o'clock because I had a C. But other than that, wasn't allowed to get C's in high school, so A B honor roll it was. Got my ass to college, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll have A B honor roll. And it was, I made a 55 on an exam in chemistry. That's how much college was different. You ain't gotta study when you get home. You just come tomorrow and you take the test if you paid attention. That was me. Except for history class where I was always asleep. But in college, you actually had to pay attention and you had to study. I was writing flashcards, trying to study, and still failed chemistry. And this is coming from someone who wasn't even allowed to get C's. So that's another reason why I left college and was like, oh no, I want to go to acting school, because you're not about to make me feel like I'm stupid. Okay, I'm one of the most intellectual females up in this classroom. So you're not about to sit here and make me feel like I'm less than, because I'm not. So I left. I hope you all enjoyed my Q&A. I hope we got down to like the good questions, you know, getting to know me, getting to know who I really am, you know, because I feel like that's important. My son, his name is 7. If we're going to do a Q&A, you need to know my children. So this is my son, my firstborn. His name is 7. He's a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix, and he's my baby. And I'm gonna go get my daughter for you all. Baby girl. She's 9 months. Don't mind her hair. She was just out there with my dad. He watches her while I do my YouTube videos. Mama. Mama. He's too busy looking at her brother right now. But I hope y'all enjoyed our video. Or should I say my video? And I will see you all with my next upload. I would really appreciate if you guys comment what direction you would prefer for me to take my channel. That would be amazing. That way, you know, I will be pleasing everyone. So, thank you all so much for watching. Bye. Say bye.